Hi, I'm Katie Shea, and this is my video for my service learning project that I did for my Psychology 100 class. And I'm going to talk about my service learning experience, the things that happened. And so, my service learning project I did with a organization called Free Rein, and it's therapeutic writing. And so, it is a nonprofit organization. Well, yeah, they're nonprofit, and they only have about 5 or 6 people that are on staff, and the rest of the people in the organization are all volunteers. There's probably about 100 volunteers, I would guess. Yeah, because pretty much everybody there, except for about 5 people, volunteer and take their time out of their day, or their lives in a week, whatever, to be there. And that's kind of what intrigued me the most about volunteering there for my service learning project. And they're basically a therapeutic writing organization for people with cerebral palsy, I think that's right, cerebral palsy, autism, and there's a couple other things. Like there's a couple wounded warriors, veterans that are in it, but I don't know all of their conditions because I haven't met any of them. But those, and it ranges from kids that are like 5 years old. I think 5 is the youngest that they've got, and then there's like up to like grown men, but usually the grown men are the veterans. The Free Rein facility is a ranch, pretty much. It has 2 barns. There's like a farmhouse, which was where the caretakers live that take care of the horses. And there are, I think, about 5 corrals where the horses are, and there's, of course, stables for the horses to stay, but they mostly are outside, except for during the winter when they don't have free rein lessons for clients. And they have this whole property that they can walk around on different trails, and they have different obstacles that the children can, where they do different activities. There's ones where there's bars on the ground, and the horses like step over them, and so it's just to deal with the person's stability and going over obstacles, pretty much. So basically my duties for my service learning project was, my title would be sidewalker, and so while the people are on the horses, I would be the person walking beside to make sure they don't fall off, because that would be very bad. And a lot of these people that are the riders, they have problems with stability, and the horses is a way for them, or most of them can't even walk, so, or at least walk without some sort of assisted help. So my job as a sidewalker is to walk alongside them and make sure that they don't fall. The first time I went to go volunteer after the orientation I was really nervous. I knew what to expect, but I was kind of worried because I was filling in for somebody who couldn't be there for whatever reason they had. I was really glad that they were super nice and welcoming, because I was really worried because I didn't want to mess up, especially didn't want him to fall off, because I didn't know how severe his condition would be. I came in, and they're like, "You kidding?" I'm like, "Yes." They're like, "Here's the person you're going to be working with." And I was like, "Okay, I'll get in the arena and get started." And so they mounted him onto his horse, and he was relatively good at staying upright when but that I wasn't expecting was the effect that just riding the horse seemed to have on some of the people. And that first experience really was very eye-opening for me. I never expected that from doing service learning that I would expand myself as a person. I am a little more comfortable with people that are autistic and have cerebral palsy. Before, I was a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know exactly why, but I just didn't feel very comfortable around them. I felt a bit awkward. But after doing Free Rein, I felt a lot more comfortable being around them. I enjoy spending time with them, and it's just it's just a new experience that I had, and it's just great because it's good to have new experiences and get a little bit out because I'm in my comfort zone. I was a little worried about getting out of my comfort zone, but I'm really glad I did because I had a great experience. Looking back, I really wish I did more hours. I thought that I'd be able to get all my hours in, but I couldn't because of my unfrequent work schedule, and there's so many volunteers. There's probably like 100 and some volunteers that I just, there was so many people that volunteer for them that I just couldn't get times where I didn't have to work or to be in school to do it. And so I just really wish, thinking back on it, that I had more hours, and I'm probably gonna, my plan is to continue to find a day, get a day off where I can be a permanent, and to continue to volunteer with Free Reign because it's such a wonderful experience, and I just want to continue it because I really believe in what they're doing there at Free Reign, and I just want to be as much help as I can to them.